Good evening and welcome to Charlton County High School. Bethune Braves and Ware Middle School Bulldogs about to go out here in their spring game for 2019. I'm Adam Bell for Charlton Sportsnet, a proud member of the Backroads Sports webcasting family. Brand new for 2019. We're excited about that, becoming a part of the Backroads Sports broadcasting network. Will not change how we do anything here at Charlton Sportsnet, but will give us a broader reach across rural America joining that sports network. So we're excited about that. And if you're a streamer, a local streamer, small streamer, Class A, Rec, 3A on down in football and high school divisions, if you're interested in checking out some information on the Backroads Sports Network, shoot me a message on our Facebook page and I'll be glad to fill you in on that. Huge advantage to join in that network for a small webcaster like myself. So we're eager to spread that around and help y'all out, get started at different schools and so forth. So give us a call on that. Right now, Coach Larry Carter and his Braves are getting set to take on the Ware Middle Bulldogs. That's coming up in just a moment. You're watching Braves football on the Charlton Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away. ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
Welcome back to Charlton County High School. Braves and Bulldogs getting set to start the 2019 spring football season. We have Indians at Camden Friday night live as well here on the Charlton Sports Network. That'll be over in Kingsland Friday night. Spring game rules, so I don't see the scoreboard fired up yet, so I don't think there's a running clock, so we're not going to run ours unless the official scoreboard here in the stadium does as well. No kickoff, spring game. Ware will start off at the 35 on offense. Ware in the red helmets, white jerseys. Bethune in the white jerseys, black helmets. And we're underway. Quarterback will keep it. That's number 1 for Ware. Breaking tackles headed up this sideline, brought down at the 40 by number 31. (31) was Jamari Hamilton. Number 1 was C.J. Johnson on the carry. Johnson takes a snap, hands off to number 2, who is brought down finally about the 35-yard line. They'll probably give him progress by number 30. Let's see who comes off the bottom of that pile. Number 3 and a 31. 31 is Hamilton again. Number 3 is Jamie Jackson for Bethune. Number 2 on the carry was Ezekiel Carter. There's a snap. Hands off to number 5. Fumble in the backfield. And brought down by number 7 for the Braves. That's going to be a loss on the carry. That is Ahmad Hamilton. On the carry for Ware was number 5, Rashad Conaway. No yardsticks, so I don't know if they're just giving them series or how we're going to do this, but number 1's on the carry. He's going to go around to that right side, gain of about 15. No, more like 10. That was Johnson on the carry. The down marker on the far side says 4th down. There's a snap. Johnson hands off to 2 up the middle. Big hole for Ware. All the way down to the 21-yard line. Brought down by 31 again. Jamari Hamilton. Three on the carry this time, down to the 15. That's Dwayne Burden. For Ware. One on the carry. He's going to get around. Let's get around the edge, and he scores. Ware's on the board first. No extra points. So Ware, looks like Ware's going to get another possession again, start off at the 35. They lead early here in the spring game, 6-0. There's a handoff. Caught in the backfield. Oh, he breaks the tackle. That's number 4. Finally brought down by Hamilton again. Jamari having a huge game already on defense for the Braves. He's a busy man back there right now. 4 was Trayvon Cobb for the Bulldogs. Johnson's dropping back. Incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd down, according to the yardstick. Caught in the backfield. Three and 11 come off the bottom of that pile, as well as 54. That's Elias Williams Jeremy Smith, and Jamie Jackson. Johnson going deep over the middle, has a man, it's caught. Oh, he dropped it. Nice throw by Johnson. That was intended receiver was Dwayne Burden. So on the second possession, the Braves hold. And we'll get our first look at the 2019 Braves offense. It looks like they're going to take a break, so we'll take 1-2. We'll be right back. You're watching Braves football on the Charlton Sports Network.
Okefenokee Rural Electric Membership Corporation has been providing quality electric service at a competitive price to residential, commercial, and industrial customers in southeast Georgia and northeast Florida since 1939. For tips and advice on how to save electricity and stretch your energy dollars, call 1-800-262-5131 and speak to your marketing representative. We are a cooperative owned by those we serve.
Welcome back to the Swamp. Charlton County High School Braves will have their first possession. Coach Carter and the Braves had a lot of starters move up last year, so it's going to be interesting to see their look for this season. And we'll get our first look at the Indians Friday night versus the Wildcats. Braves come out in the spread. 31, it's Hamilton in motion. They hand off to Hamilton over to the right. And he's going to get stopped at the line of scrimmage. 17 at quarterback for the Braves. That is Hayes Johnson, the 8th grader. There's a snap. Johnson hands off. Ware in the backfield. Was trying to see the number. I think that was 5 on the carry. I think that was Amari Williams. Hamilton in motion. Johnson, hands off. Braves got about 3 out of that one. It was 7 on the carry. That's Ahmad Hamilton. Johnson, quick hit out there to Ahmad, in and out of his hands. And that will be the Braves' first possession. Now they're going to start their second. Fresh set of downs. Hamilton in motion. Handoff. Williams on the carry. Loss on the play. Johnson dropping back. It's going deep. Got a man, number 11, over here on the sideline. First down, Braves. Jeremy Smith on the reception. Hamilton. He'll take the handoff, and he's gonna get back to the line of scrimmage. Forced out by 58 for Ware. Demetrius Baldwin. That clicking y'all may hear across the mic, that's me with our still camera taking photos as well. I'm doing it all tonight. Johnson dropping back. Incomplete, intended for Hamilton. A little bit behind him. It's going to bring up third down. Well, those of you who joined us last night for that Florida High School playoff softball game between Hilliard and Lafayette, what a game that was last night. Huge response from the Hilliard folks. Appreciate y'all watching. Over 900 views, or right at 900 views last time I looked. So thank you folks from Hilliard for watching and checking out the webcast and supporting your ladies. 7 on the carry. Has a hole over that right side. Down to the 34-yard line of the Bulldogs. Right at 800. This view right here says 882 views so far for that game last night. We appreciate y'all watching. The new helmet graphics you see on the screen, they're from Georgia Helmet Project. Those guys do an incredible job. They released a new version of the helmet this year. And, man, I tell you what, those helmets look sharp. Pass from Johnson's complete to 5. Williams, but there's going to be a loss on the play. Second down. Bobbled in the backfield. Who landed on it? Ware County did. So let's see how they do this. Is that going to count as the Braves' second possession? I think that's what the officials are trying to figure out now. They're going to call it third down. Braves will maintain possession right from that point at the 40. Johnson movement on the line. There's flags. Looks like the offense jumped a little bit. Terry Williamson with the call, head officiating tonight. Third down. Hamilton in motion. That one a little high, but Johnson probably should have had that. Went through his hands. Looked like the snap may have come a little earlier than he expected. That's going to bring up 4th and a bunch. Don't forget we have our spring game for the Indians coming up Friday night. We'll have that live from Camden County. And then next week, as usual, like we've done for the last 8-9 years, CCHS graduation ceremony will be live on Charlton Sportsnet. 4th down, just a gain of a couple. First down. So the Braves are going to take another possession. Coach Kraft calling the plays for the Braves offense. First down. Hamilton in motion. Movement on the entire right side of the offensive line. Hamilton in motion. Movement again. Spring game, everybody learning their roles in the offense. There will be mistakes. That's the purpose of a game like this, to work all that out. You mark it as first down again. Johnson takes the snap, dropping back, going deep. That may get picked off. Hit one hops. Charlton County High School had a award ceremony today inside the gym. I wasn't able to make it, but it was all over Facebook today. Want to congratulate everyone that received an award today, scholarship, etc. Congratulations to all of those students. We're going to take a quick break. While they take a break here at the 2019 Braves Spring Game, we'll be right back.
Hey Indian fans, did you know you're eligible to join the United First Federal Credit Union? We are your hometown financial institution offering services such as online banking, mobile deposit, free checking, and much more. And if you're in the market to purchase a vehicle, our auto loan rates start as low as 2.99 for those who qualify. We are conveniently located at 3773 2nd Street South in Folkestone. Federally insured by NCUA and Equal Housing Lender.
Charlton Electric, now serving Charlton and surrounding counties. With over 20 years experience in both commercial and residential services, our electricians can meet your needs. We offer installation on whole house generators, service upgrades, mobile home services, troubleshooting, ceiling fan and light fixture installations, and much more. Call us today for an estimate at 912-276-7661.
Welcome back to the Swamp here in Folkestone, Georgia. Charlton County High School's 2019 spring football game for the middle school. Bethune Braves hosting Ware Middle. The Bulldogs will get their second set of series on offense now. Braves had a nice drive on their second possession, but it stalled down around the 25-yard line of Ware, so they weren't able to score. And it looks like we're going to change directions now. Handoff over that left side. Number 4 on the carry. Out to the 43-yard line. 7 on the tackle. That was Ahmad Hamilton. First down. One will keep it. He's going to get sacked. Boom! What a hit right there by number 5. Amari Williams coming up to finish off. 11 had him stalled. That was Jeremy Smith. Loss on the play will bring up third down. Handoff, 4 over that right side. Left side, rather. He's headed up the sideline. That's going to be enough for a first down for Ware. Thought Ahmad was going to have him another tackle in the backfield. Didn't have quite enough angle on it to make the stop. Flag on the play. That run's coming back, so it negates the first down. A hold out there. Five on the carry. One man to beat. And 31 couldn't quite do it. Jamari tried to run him down, but couldn't quite catch him. Number 5 on the touchdown run, that was Rashad Conaway. Touchdown Bulldogs. They lead 12-0. First and 10. Low snap. Sacked in the backfield by 11, Jeremy Smith. Fumble on the play. Even though Ware will maintain possession, technically the turnover goes to the Braves. First down. There's a snap. Levin got him another sack. Smith shooting around that corner. Second down. Flag on the play. False start. There's a snap. Fumble. Braves pick it up. 5 will score for the Braves. Touchdown. Braves are on the board thanks to their defense. Let's go back and take a look at that while they reset everything. That was picked up by Amari Williams. Here's the replay. There you see the fumble. Picks it up. Runs it in from about 30 yards out. And the Braves are on the board. First and 10, Ware. Handoff to number 3 over here to this right side. He's gone. Touchdown Ware. They come right back and answer. Dwayne Burden on the carry. "65-yard touchdown run by Burden." One on the carry. Still on his feet, headed up that sideline, that left side. Finally forced out by Jamari Hamilton. Excuse me. And do we have another timeout on the field? Yes, we do. We'll be right back. Ware leads Bethune 18-6 when we come back.
Whistle & Dixie Custom Framing and Unique Gifts and Cafe is located at 3742 Main Street in downtown Folkestone, Georgia. Lunches are served on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Come join the fun food and fellowship whether you're a local, tourist, or a Royal fan. We also serve Bluebell ice cream, coffees, and lattes. While dining, feel free to browse around as we also have custom framing, train art, custom t-shirts, and unique gifts. Looking for a real lodging? You can also stay at the Chessy Caboose or the Peaks Cabin. Come see us.
Welcome back. I have to change something on the scoreboard. I thought it was Ware Middle. It's not. It's Waycross Middle. I just got corrected. Thank you to the gentleman who messaged me on our YouTube channel from Waycross. It's Waycross Middle, so let me change that real quick. I apologize to you guys up there in Waycross. How's that? There we go. Waycross Middle School Bulldogs. Scoring 3 times so far today. 3 big touchdown runs for the Bulldogs. 1 defensive touchdown for the Braves. And now the Braves will get their next possession. No clock. That's why our clock's not running on our game scoreboard. Each team is just taking turns with a series of possessions. Braves on offense now. Handoff, Hamilton loses his footing in the backfield. Loss of a yard on the play. Hayes Johnson at quarterback. 2 receivers to the right. Hamilton in motion. Hands off to 5, who's stuck in the backfield by number 60, Hunter Forsythe. Amari Williams on the carry. Flag on the play. False start. It's going to bring up 3rd down and long for Bethune. Anderson in motion. Raheem Anderson. Quick throw out there to Raheem. Over to that left. He's going to gain about 7 yards on the reception. It's going to bring up 4th down. Excuse me. Pretty good crowd out here on hand today for a middle school game. A couple of hundred out here. Waycross traveled well, too. There's probably the same amount, if not a few more, over there on their side. Hamilton trying to get around this edge. Brought down to about the 36. like I was saying earlier, we'll have the Indians at Camden Friday night, and then we're headed off to Birmingham, Alabama, with the WNFC football action between the North Florida Pumas and the Alabama Fire Women's Professional Football League. Kickoff 6 o'clock Eastern Time, 5 o'clock Coast Central Time. Second down. Second down from the 36-yard line for the Braves. Nice block in the backfield to free him up. That may be enough for a first down if they were using yardsticks. It's Anderson on the carry. Yard marker says third down. There's a snap. Johnson bobbles it, falls on it. It's going to bring up fourth down. Fourth down for the Braves. Anderson in motion. Johnson dropping back. Coming back this way. Oh, just out of his reach. Intended for number 11, Jeremy Smith. He stretched out for it. Couldn't quite get high enough to get his hands on it. So they'll get a new set of downs to start this next possession. First down. And it looks like we're going to take a timeout. So we'll take one as well. 2019 spring game for the Bethune Middle School Braves and the Waycross Bulldogs. We'll be right back. Clark Seafood, located at 4174 North 2nd Street, your local seafood shop. Call 912-496-2430 for all of your seafood needs. We feature oysters from St. Augustine as well as garlic trays. Stop in and see us today. El Cheapo Folkestone, located on US 1 South across from Dairy Queen. They have the lowest gas prices in town, along with discount beverages and a huge selection of lottery tickets. They're a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network, and they wish the Maidens and Indians the best of luck in the playoffs. Stop in, fill up, and tell them CSN sent you. Well, welcome back to the Swamp. Braves fans have gotten some things going on offense. They've had some good runs, a couple of good passes. Haven't been able to put everything together for a drive yet, but they're finding out what works and what might not work for the upcoming fall season, especially against a very good Waycross squad. Very fast Waycross squad, as we've already seen with their running backs. Anderson in motion. New quarterback at the helm for the Braves. That pass is complete. Gain of about 3. That is number 12, Bryson Albritton. Pass completed to 31, Jamari Hamilton. Albritton hands off to Anderson. Nothing there. The spot will probably be back to the line of scrimmage. And we have another timeout on the field. Go back and take a quick look at the Braves' sole touchdown so far in this contest. It was a defensive touchdown. Fumble recovery picked up and run in by Amari Williams. That's been the only score tonight for the Braves so far. Had a couple of nice drives that got into Waycross territory, but I haven't been able to put a complete drive together yet tonight. Coach Carter changing some things up down there now as we speak, looking at different combinations that may or may not work. Moving some kids around. This Bethune squad this year. I was going to try to add it up real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. 22 eighth graders this year. Seventh graders. So pretty good balance as far as grades and age go. They're still huddled up, so we're going to take one more break. We'll be right back. Bethune trails Waycross 18-6. welcome back. Waycross will have the ball dispossession. Looks like a little bit younger crowd out there now for Waycross. 14 on the carry. Gets hit by Anderson. 14 is R.J. Boyd for Waycross Middle. This group looks more like maybe their 7th grade group with the exception of the quarterback, 21. He looks pretty big. That is Zy White. Hands off. Number 16 on the carry. That's E.J. Methusia. Hope I said that right. If I didn't, I apologize. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Bethune's also sliding their younger defenders out there as well. Number 14, Damari Martin, 7th grader. No, I'm sorry, he's an 8th grader. My apologies. It's going to bring up 4th down. Another good stop for Bethune. White takes a snap, handoff. A little bit of a hole over here on this left side, but he closed up quick for the Braves. Was 16 to get on a carry. That was Methusia. Got a couple out of it. White takes a snap, 14 in motion. There's the handoff to 14. He's manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. That was Boyd on the carry, R.J. Boyd. He was actually hit 5 yards deep. Was able to shake a couple and get back to the line of scrimmage for Waycross. Going to bring up 2nd down. White takes a snap, hands off. 16 on the carry, brought down by 27. Isaac Bryant. Methusia again on the carry. White's going to keep it. Nothing there. The bigger defensive line for Bethune right now dominating the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up 4th down. Charlton County held their quarterback club steak dinner last night. I heard it was a big success. Thank you to all of those folks who, that's complete to number 15, Jarrell Young. It was a 10, 20, 25-yard completion from White to Young for Waycross. Must have bobbled it. I thought it was complete. They bring it back to the 35. I didn't hit the replay quick enough. I'd go back and look at it. White dropping back again, this time going to the other side. That's complete. Flag on the play. 11's going to keep it. He's headed up the sideline. It steps out of bounds. Let's see what the flag is. His buddy's over there giving him a hard time about stepping out of bounds. Flag is going to be against the Braves. Looks like they're picking it up. Well, maybe not. They're bringing it back. It was Jimmy Clark on the reception. The officials are talking about it. Let's see what the call is. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, there was pass interference on the Braves. I was wondering what was going on down there. So they're going to bring it back to where Clark stepped out at. Stepped out at the 30. We'll get everything settled down here. It's a spring game for the Crew today as well. So from that was a 10, 20, 30, 5, 40 yard. 10, 20, 30, 35 yard throw and catch from White to Clark. White dropping back. He's got a receiver again. Incomplete. We have another timeout on the field, or they're going to turn them around. Playoff sponsors from the softball state championships we did a few weeks ago up in Woodstock, Georgia. They're getting some free airtime today. I had that loop loaded. So y'all please shop local and support these sponsors. We'll be right back.
Thrift Farm and Feed, located at 43 Depot Street in Folkestone, is owned and operated by Tim Birchall. Tim invites you to come by and check out his selection of Georgia boots, cactus ropes, and Rocky boots. They also have a full selection of livestock feeds, Showtime dog foods, and hardware. The Birchall family is proud of number 4, Scott Birchall, and wish the Indians good luck this season.
Welcome back to the swamp. Bethune will get their next possession. Zy White hit Jimmy Clark on what probably should have been a touchdown run to close out that last possession for Waycross, but he stepped out at around the 30, headed up the sideline. He was hugging that sideline going down there and stepped out. Thankfully for Bethune. But it was a pretty passing catch between those two for Waycross. All right, 1st and 10 Braves. 12 at quarterback. That's Albritton. Coach Kraft getting his line set. Spring game. Some young man was out of position. Now they got it all set. Albritton hands off to for McCoy. He may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Waycross starting to shuttle some kids in and out now on defense. They have a huge roster over there. Waycross does. Second down. Albritton brings his team to the line of scrimmage. Coach Kraft having to reset people. 18 was in motion. Him and 6 swap out. Javian Fellows is 18-6 is DJ Whitlock. Albritton's going to run it on a keeper. That's going to be a loss of 4 on the play. Third down. A little bit of confusion by the younger receivers for the Braves getting set. Ryan Hudson over in the slot on the left side now. Albritton takes a snap, drops back through the hands of number 3, Jamie Jackson. It's going to bring up fourth down. Huh?
When you go to leave, can you make sure you turn the AC off and turn the light off and lock this door?
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Albritton hands off to 4. Finds a little room in there, gain of about 6. That was Keith McCoy on the carry. First down. Pass is broken up, incomplete. 4 on the carry. Nice move to get back to the inside, but the linebacker had him. Got a couple out of it. Looked like he was going to get 4 or 5 out of it. Linebacker closed in quick for Waycross. Third down for the Braves. Programming note for those of you just logging on. Friday night, we'll be over in Camden County with the Indians and Wildcats. Their spring game will go live at about 7 o'clock, just prior to 7. So be sure and join us for that. Then Saturday, we're headed over to Alabama, Birmingham, Alabama, to bring you the North Florida Pumas versus the Alabama Fire in women's professional football in the WNFC Football League. Those two teams battling for the last playoff spot in the WNFC. That's intended for 18 incomplete. Winner of that game will most likely go to the playoffs. The loser will stay home. So a huge, huge game for North Florida and Alabama Saturday night live on CSN. And Friday night, we'll have our first live look at the new Coach Murray era and his new style of football here for the Indians. We'll see what they're going to bring. I've seen a couple of practices, but a lot of new stuff. So we'll see how much he shows Friday night over at Camden. Fourth down, Braves. Handoff, fumble in the backfield. Braves fall on it. That was Ryan Hudson on the carry. Second down. Second down for Bethune. 2 receivers to the right. 1 man in motion. 18 coming back to the right. Trips to the right. Albritton complete. Oh, incomplete. In and out of his hands. Intended for Keith McCoy. That will bring up third down. Waycross Middle, Shellen and some of the younger players in on defense now. Albritton takes a snap, drops back, going deep, has a man. Oh, overthrew him, intended for Jamie Jackson. It's going to bring up fourth down, I believe. And I think that's going to wind up, that's going to wind up the 2019 spring football game for the Bethune Braves and the Waycross Middle School Bulldogs. Thank you for watching this presentation of Braves football on the Charlton Sports Network. Please don't forget to join us live Friday night from Camden County as the Indians make the trip 20 miles east to Kingsland to take on the Wildcats in our spring game. Get our first look at our new tribe. So be sure and join us for that. We're going to go live about 6:45 Friday night. Also, Saturday, we're headed to Birmingham, Alabama. Join us tonight. Join us for that. We'll be going live at 5 p.m. Central Time, 6 p.m. Eastern. Once again, thank you for watching this presentation of Braves football on CSN. We'll see y'all Friday night.